Now then. Shit. That is not me starting with the Jimmy Savile joke, well, there's a certain irony in that statement where he's concerned, isn't there? Speaking of hospitals, yeah, I've just been discharged from one actually. Not Broadmoor. Knee surgery. Surgeon said it's one of the worst he's seen. And you may notice me limping up on stage. Yeah, get this. You have to drill a hole through my thigh bone, drill a hole through my shin bone, take a bit of tendon from somewhere in the knee, thread that through both holes, put some screws in, titanium, that looks pretty cool to be fair. And ultimately, I'm not winning any good looking knee contests soon, that's for sure. But yeah, it's hospitals are strange places, aren't they? Well, the one thing I did get from my recent visit, thankfully it wasn't MRSA, it was a chance to practice my salute routine on some of the other patients. Spread a bit of cheer, show them the light at the end of the tunnel. Note to self, don't use that phrase when you're speaking to patients in a critical care. Suffice to say, I actually thought it went quite well. The number of patients that came up to me afterwards and said that the thought of moving on to the afterlife didn't seem anywhere near as bad. And one guy died right after. It's you know next week. While I was there, doctor stopped me in the corridor. He said, "Do you want to give blood?" I said, "Maybe blood. Depends what it is you want to give, innit?" Yeah, I thought, shit, I wrote it too. But it's important to give back, isn't it? People say it's good to give back. I stopped and I thought, you know what? You're right. So I'm going to gather a ball of Christmas presents I nicked from the children's ward while I was there. I'm going to take them back tomorrow. This Christmas after all. So yeah, this place is big, isn't it? And I know what you're thinking, why is he stood so far back on the stage? Well, I can assure you I'm not. It's just, well, I'm not a tall man. I'm not blessed with height. I might be 5'5", which, true fact, is actually slightly above average male height for a hobbit. Throwing the gammy ginger hair, or as I like to call it, paprika sunset. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a triple threat. But it gets better. I've now entered into the realm of having to fill in the next age field box when filling in forms. You know, the one that sees you getting closer and closer to death, the right-hand side of the page. And I don't know if it's psychosomatic, but I'm starting to feel as well. I'm talking the kind of old where I have to make groaning noises to help me get in and out of a car every time. And I don't know if anyone else in here who's over 40 has the same amazing ability as me to go to sleep absolutely fine and then wake up with an injury. How is that a thing? I've laid still for 8 hours, short of stopping breathing, and not actually sure what more I could have done. But before I go, I want to leave on a positive. 2026, just round the corner. What's to be optimistic about? Things could always be worse. My mate and his missus, they're going through a separation. Apparently she said that he suspects her privacy. Can you believe that? Well, that's what he told me he'd read in her diary anyway. He also read that she was feelings for her cousin. If you know what to say about incest, it's all relative.